Welcome to Sue for the Soul. This Sue for the Soul is called Bougie and Broke. No portion of Sue for the Soul may be used without the expressed written consent of Kimmy Wyatt. Hello. You guys, amongst my archives of things to think about, talk about, podcast about, is bougie people. I love myself, you guys, and for many reasons, not in a stuck-up way at all. But I love my balance, my ability to know my place in time, wherever I am in time, and accept it. Not saying accept it as in stay there. Ooh, no. But whatever's going on it's whatever, whatever. That didn't sound right. Whatever. I think I'm getting a little hoarse. Either way, and so I can get with the best of them. I can get with the worst of them. I don't want to get with the worst of them, but it is what it is. I know how to relate, kick it if necessary. Whatever it is that's going on in my life, I accept it in my life. And my accept is a little bit different than what you may be saying. Trust me, I am thinking of higher things at all times. But what I do not like are bougie people. Let me give the definition of bougie and also take heed, white people and others. You may not know what bougie is, and because predominantly most of my audience are white, Caucasian, and others, let me school you on what bougie is. Now, first of all, bougie, I found out from looking up the word, the term, the spelling, because I'm like, this is like boogie. I was spelling it Boogie, and that is a way to spell it. But that's also the way that the 70s term, disco term, boogie is also spelled. But I found out doing a little research that there are multiple ways to spell bougie, and Bougie, Boogie, and there's several ways, and you can come up with your own because it's really not a term, the Webster dictionary term. It's just something that was thrown out there that someone came up with, and just like hater, it's stuck. Okay, haters, it's stuck. So. What a bougie person is usually a person who wants to live the middle class life, and middle class these days are really upper middle class. When I was growing up, it was middle class. It was what it was. I mean, I lived in a middle class neighborhood, a middle class home. Not downplaying that at all. We're talking about the 60s and 70s, and so really nice, very nice, extremely nice. But these days, to be middle class with all the popularity of football stars, entertainers, and how doors have opened up for Black African people, middle class is not the same middle class that was in the 60s and 70s. If you're living middle class today, you're really probably kicking it, and it's more of middle to upper class is basically what it is. And so. But these are people who want to live that middle class and to upper class lifestyle, and they're pretending, in other words, that they're already there. You guys, I am so sick and tired of seeing this. I've been seeing it over the years. It's been here forever. Okay, bougie people, but I'm gonna say it. Woo woo. If you don't know you're broke. And other people, and I hate to use that word broke because I don't count people's money, but if you don't know that you're broke, yet other people know that you do, you need to do a checkup from the neck up. Okay. When I hear bougie women, first of all, let me finish my sentence. When I hear bougie women's getting their nails done and they can't afford it, but they had to get rid of the cable in order to get their nails done. But they got rid of the cable because it really wasn't good. No, you got rid of the cable because you not only wanted to get your nails done, maybe not so, but you had to go buy that 15 or whatever, 18-inch, 24-inch Brazilian hair that cost $299.95, excluding shipping. Okay, from China. That's what you wanted to do. And so in order to do that, because you don't have your all your ducks in a row, you had to get rid of something and sacrifice something in order to get that long, brilliant Brazilian hair. Okay. Okay. So I'm telling you, it is just amazing, and I see these women all the time, and I've even been looked at, or shunned at, like, what, she's supposed to be all this and all that, and she. Okay, let me tell you something. I'm so down with myself, not down on myself, but down with myself. There's a difference that this person right here that you hear speaking knows that there's going to be good days, bad days. I'm going to want to dress like this one day. I'm not going to want to dress like that the next day. I'm just so level-headed, level-minded, lifed. Okay? There's really not a T in that. I don't, life. Lifed. I'm so level-lifed that it is what it is. I know how to take the good with the bad, whatever's going on in my life, and I accept it. But please know my word, the word acceptance is not what you're thinking. I will never accept your definition living anything beneath what I feel I am worth. However, if I am in that lifestyle at the moment, it is what it is, and I accept it. Such is my life right now. This is not me. This is not even me. Where I am right now living, not me. People who know me know, not her. That is not whom she is. However, she is so down with herself. She knows that that's where she has to be at this moment. And it is what it is as she pulls herself back up. Okay. So even though this is not a personal message to bougie women, let me throw this in there and let you know. Like, for instance, I will dress down. I will put a head rag on my head, as you guys have seen in my videos. Go to YouTube and check out my videos. My channel, I have 116 or 15. I just posted up one not even an hour and a half ago. Soup for the Soul, called Ladies Stay Out of the Man Cave. And actually, this one was supposed to have been posted up either before that or after, but this is my third try on this, something I rarely have to do. But I'm going to tell you, the first video, see, I listened to my stuff before I posted up. You guys, the first video I did, or audio, y'all, I went in, ladies. I'm sorry, I would have hurt your little bitty feelings. I'm telling you, I dove in on you. Like, hard. Because I'm sitting there listening to it and I'm like, ooh, ouch, ow. And I'm going to do it in this one. But it's not what you say, it's how you say it. It was one of those things. And I literally had to back up off of that, because not that I cared, but I'm like, yeah, whoo, I went in. The second one had some errors, so I had to do it. So this is the third try of this Soup for the Soul. But let me tell you, ladies, something. Speaking on me, I go with the sign of the times. In my life, sign of the times in my life, not sign of the times. Like, it's not 19, it's 2018. So she's doing this because it's 2018. That's not what I'm saying. But speaking on dressing, like, I will put a head rag on, like I said in my videos. Go check them out. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Please subscribe, because I have over 100 videos, you guys, going on to 150, literally. Me, I will put that head rag on and put on whatever. There you go. That sounded good. And I will roll. Because me personally, I think I look good regardless of what I put on. I mean, I really, truly do. So I don't sit there thinking, am I going to look good in this? No, I can't wear that. And you got 5 outfits on the bed. And I've done that, 5 outfits. But trust me, I was going somewhere. I am chilling out. And I've been the kind to chill out and dress up, chilling out. It just depends. I'm not this, my life is not coordinated in that way, when my fashions are not coordinated in that way, because I'm going to say it again, I personally think I look good regardless of what I put on. So it's not about me and being in competition, yet there are so many women trying to be in competition with me, with fashion. Let's get this out in the open right now. I am not a fashionista pista. I'm a fashionista. Okay, period. I am not the one, however, if I'm chilling out at home or chilling out with my man and I'm sitting there dressed with some sequins on and all, I'm not going to do that. I'm also probably not going to have a t-shirt because I have on a t-shirt single by myself, but I'm not much of a t-shirt person much when I'm with my man or have a man in my life. You got to flip the script and change things, ladies. Okay. Head rags. I would never have this many head rags on my head that I've been having here lately. I admit I'm wearing them because I'm working on my business, okay, one of my businesses. But I would never, have multiple head rags or wear them in multiple days on my head because I know how this works and I know men are visual and I'm really not the head rag type, although I've been doing it here lately. I'll do it if I have to, or I want to, let me say it that way. So, but what I was saying, I'm not a fashion pista, I'm a fashionista. Okay, I know how to dress, and I must say I'm one of the. I'm over the top, y'all. Please don't get it twisted, ladies. If you see me around and you see me with some flip flops on or something, and I'm rolling, that's me. That's me too. But please don't do the competition thing with me when it comes to dressing. And I've even had someone clearly say on Facebook that I don't know how to dress, which I took very personal, and I had to jump down their throat. Woo woo, you are the reason why I'm the reason why you dress in the way that you dress. Are you serious? You're telling me stuff that I had on. I don't even know what you're talking about from 12, 13, 15 years ago. What are you saying? I mean, really? So stop trying to be in competition with me and sizing me up when it comes to fashion. This is what I do. I've been doing it for over 25 years. And even before then, I love to dress. I had an excellent teacher, my mother. And not that I watched her so that I can dress. It just is what it is. My mother was over the top. Okay. And that doesn't make a person dressing or not. I'm just making a point. And I'm making a damn good point. It depends. If I'm at home, I'm at home. If I put on what I want to put on, let me put it that way. I put on what I want to put on, and I had to say that to throw that in there because a lot of women look at me in one way, and then when they see me walking around, especially where I live right now, and they know who I am. they will pull their phone out, or I even had a guy. We got into this little spat about 3 weeks ago, and this guy actually pulled out his phone, y'all, saying I'm fit to show him whoever him is in this picture. Do you know I posed for him? Baby, do you not know? Obviously, you don't know who I am. I can give a fat rat in a New York tunnel about you pulling out your phone, taking a picture of me when that's what I love to do. I am not afraid of the camera by any means of the spectrum. I'm telling you, if a producer came up to me right now and said, hey, I need you to do this, that, and the other, trust me, I can do it in one take. Maybe two. 3. If I didn't do it the way he, but I'm the way he probably wanted, or she probably wanted it. I love the freaking camera. The camera loves me. So please, I'm posing for this dude so he can take my picture, so he can give it to whomever it is. And I'm telling you, I was dressed down. I don't care. I'm not trying to impress no one, bougie, for which I know you are broke, that you have absolutely no money, and you think that you're impressing me, and you think that I think you're better than me. Who not? Please. I've had this, that, and the other. I've had basically anything a woman could ever want. So I'm chilled. I'm all right. I'm not saying I won't get these things again. That's not what I'm saying. What I am saying is I've had the things that you probably have never even acquired. Some of these women have been on food stamps all their life. No offense to the people on food stamps who really need them. I'm just making a point. Some of these women have been on housing all of their life. Sorry, not me. Some of these women have, this, that, and another. Baby, please have several seats. Now, that's my personal take on that. Now, this is the universal take. Have several seats. Personal and universal. Please, man, you mean to tell me everybody that knows you knows that you are broke and you don't? Are you serious? Are you for realio? It's not supposed to go that way, woo woo. First of all, let me tell you something about being bougie. Most people that are bougie are your people who think that they're better than other people, think that they just have it going on like that, think that, they go get some stuff from a particular store, not even a branded store. Not that that matters, because I always say you make the clothes don't make you. I'm just saying, they get these clothes and they put them on. They put on some earrings, and the earrings will tarnish after 3 times wearing them. I got some. I'm just saying, I've had some, got some. I am seeing them here lately, but I know if I look in my archives of jewelry, I can find some jewelry that I probably not 3 days, but I can find some jewelry that has not sustained that look. It's not shining and bright like it used to. And I had to move around because some idiot was out there doing their alarm, something to their alarm. So I had to. So if I went in and out, I'm sorry. But but yeah, but bougie people, men and women, but it's mostly women that are bougie. Okay, they are broke. We're broke, but we try to size other people up and try to see who can be the fakest pretending to be rich. Ooh, cut it out, people. Cut it out. It is a pet peeve of mine. People know that you're broke because I'm going to tell you like this. I've had two I'm going to call them minor mistakes before in my life as far as men. Before that, clean slate. I'm telling you, I was and am very particular about who I date. These two particular dudes, and I have to mention them because I'm going to say something that people are, if they know these dudes and know we dated, they're going to say, well, you did. So I got to mention them. First dude, didn't even know he was married. He lied to me, first of all, and did not tell me he was married. Okay. 5 months. We were together for about 5 months. This dude, and I met these two dudes while I was looking for housing or whatever. So maybe that could have been it. But very nice to me, very, very, had me laughing, really caring. But I found out he was married. That was after we broke up. But and he was going to get financially. He didn't have the money financially, but he had a big lump sum, and I know this for a fact, not just saying it. He had a big lump sum of money. I've even been to where this lump sum was going to occur, or in the attorney's office. Let me say that. So we had this big lump sum of money coming in. Let me tell you something. If that dude had not had that big lump sum of money coming in, and I'm not a gold digger, but let me say this: I'm not going to date you, and you're broke, or you're not trying to provide for me. But if he had not have had that big lump sum of money coming in, I would have never dated him. As harsh as that may sound, I'm not going to date you and I know your situation and you're broker than a joke like some of these women do just to say I have a man in my life. I'm sleeping with this dude. I'm sorry. And as handsome as he was a handsome guy. No, I'm sorry. Wasn't he, that's, I'm not going to do that. Had he not had that money coming in, there would not have been any kind of thing we could have done because, and coupled along with what he told me he was going to do with that money. And he had done it before. Just falling on hard times, no drugs, just like my situation, no drugs or anything like that. So we dated for about 5 months. That ended. And here comes another guy. Now this guy, even though he didn't have this big lump sum of money, let me tell you what I admired about this person. I admired him so much because he was much, much, much younger than I am, but he was on his grind. I mean, on his game. I could just look like I wanted something and it was just right there. He took me to restaurants that I had never been to, never fathomed going to. And I love restaurants and I love nice restaurants. He was just over the top. He just was. He was a young dude, but he was raised right. And he knew that I did not even want to date him because of his age. I just didn't, because I've always been attracted to older men. And to date him would have been like, no. So he knew it. He didn't mind holding my hand, very affectionate, but most importantly, on his game. And like I said, you're going to do things for me. I'm not going to be with any man and I'm just with you, And I'm also not a gold digger. I just know that I know my worth, and I'm not going to be with you and in comparison to some of these women out here who are sleeping with what I call them women with penises. I'm not going to do that. I'll let you handle that. I'm not going to do it. You are going to provide for me if necessary. You're going to do this and this. And let me tell you something, ladies, before I go in to what I want to say. I had to mention those two dudes, okay? And the relationship with him was even less than 5 months. It was like 3 months or something like that. But I can't give him his props and say that he was on his stuff. A lot of people were bragging on him, wondering who raised him, because he was on he was just out of this world, abnormal when it comes to him being a man. He really was at his age. Okay. So yeah. And I told you I was about to say something. I have totally forgot what that was. But yeah, this dude was over the top. But let me go ahead and say since I've forgotten what that was, I was going to say, it'll probably come back to me. Let me tell you guys, in lieu of the guys something, ladies, if you're going to be bougie, you also need to play the part. Not the part that you're playing, because you're playing someone else. You need to actually be bougie, not playing bougie. Okay? The character has to be bougie herself. And what I mean by that is, if you're going to play bougie, there's some rules that I feel that you should have in place, that you need to adhere to. Rule number 1, if you're going to play bougie, ladies, these are the types of men I'm used to messing with. Like I said, in lieu of the two. And like I said, the other one, the last one, he is this man. Okay. He really is. but the money that he had, he was working on his stuff. The money that he had was not the money that I'm fixing to mention right now, and the money I'm used to. But trust me, I believe in my heart and soul, and a lot of people, that it was coming. This was just him. Much love to him, because he was on it. But here's the deal. If you're going to play the role of bougie, like I said, first thing first, be bougie. Don't play bougie, because we see that you're broke. Okay. We the people see that you're broke. Number 2, and I probably said number 1 a little earlier, but this is actually number 2. But be bougie is number 1. Okay. Number 2, men that I'm used to dating, what I will date. How come your rent's not paid up? Ooh. Let me say this again. How come your rent is not paid up for 2-3 months? But you bougie. Dun, 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 dun. No, I'm just joking. How come? See, I got rid of my vehicle for $200 and some, but you know what? So your girl doesn't have a vehicle right now. But I always pay cash for every vehicle I've had. How? Except for one, I had $1,000 left over, but I paid cash. How come your car note is not paid up for 2 months? Now let me retract something. I know that when I say a man taking care of you, trust me, 2 or 3 months is over the top. So let me bring it down a little bit. How come your stuff not paid up for a month in advance? I'm just gonna say a month. Why you living from number 3? Why you living from paycheck to paycheck if you have a job? You know, you can't wait till the 1st and the 15th and the 30th. I mean, really? I mean, you're not living that lifestyle that mirrors who you pretend like. You know what I'm saying? Your finances, let me say that, are not mirroring the lifestyle that you pretend to have. So cut it out. You know, several things. 4, let's talk about insurance. Why is your insurance not paid up? I mean, if I'm going to be bougie, guess what? My insurance on my vehicle, okay? Because depending on where I'm living, I don't have to get insurance. But let's just say you living in a home, you need insurance. But okay, let's just keep it down. Let's bring it down. Your insurance on your vehicle, that should be paid up for a whole year at least. Why do you still have tickets with the city that you live in, but you bougie, instead of them being paid off or something like that? You got tickets, you get arrested when you leave, or you put your shades on in the wintertime because you don't want people to see who you are, the police. Come on now. Bougie. But you bougie. But your lifestyle is not mirroring that you go in your apartment or whatever, your home, and most women who are bougie have apartments. You are living in an apartment. You go in your apartment and it's filthy. It's filthy. It's if you already know. Ooh, it's filthy. It's filthy as you know what. But you bougie. Clean your. Oh Lord Jesus, I cannot do this without going in. Clean. Let me be nice. Clean your apartment, ladies. You got a man. Clean your apartment. Okay. Even if you don't have a man, keep your stuff clean at all times. Keep it tight at all times because you're bougie. Remember? Okay. Don't invite a person like me in your apartment because one way or the other, I don't care one way or the other. But let me tell you this: when you start talking about me, I did see how you living. Be careful. Other than that, I wouldn't care. But when you start talking about me, see, I'm serious. I'm this type of person. I don't care how you live. I don't care if I come in your place and it's filthy. I'm not gonna go telling nobody, no one how you live. Nobody on the planet. That's just not. That's messy. That's not even me. However, when you put your mouth on me, Houston, we have a problem. Because I saw something that you obviously don't see because you pretend to be bougie. Clean your damn apartment. And I know two people that I can say that to right now. Clean your damn apartment because one thing about me, that room that I sleep in upside down, right side up against the wall, whatever I have to do to get some sleep, that room is like that because I'm not doing anything else to that room. See, when I find out that the cameras are here like over there, I'm through, my hands are up. I'm not doing anything else, just like over there. Once I find out the camera, all eyes on me, I'm not fix it for what? So you can watch me in beauty, in glory? No, I'm through. I'm through. I like my privacy. I'm not fixing to fix up anything. However, you have no excuse. Okay, even though one of you are one of the culprits that's spying on me, let me move on. But clean your stuff. Before you open your mouth on someone or pretend, forget about me, pretend to be bougie. Okay? Cut it out. Your hair, cute, but it could be better. Get like some of these other bougie women with this $300 and some hair that they can't afford. I mean, in other words, if you're gonna be bougie, if you're gonna play bougie, play bougie. But if you're gonna be bougie, you gotta play that role. You have to play the part. And I know one thing about, and let me throw white women in here, white people, because I gave the definition of it, and they probably like, huh? What? You don't talk about white people. White people are going to pay their stuff up. They're going to pay their bills. I don't know of a white person on the planet. I really don't. That's bougie. I don't. And like I said, most of my audience is white. My customers, mostly white with my business. And I'm not bragging on them and not bragging on myself. I'm just making a statement. It's a true fact. I don't know of any white person that acts bougie. They got it going on. They don't have to act. So if you want to live that lifestyle, you're going to have to go a little further than a touchdown. I mean, you're going to have to win the game. You're going to have to get on your stuff. So I'm the last person you need to be playing bougie around because, like I said, once again, if you just, and some women base it on fashion, which is why I'm bringing this back up. If I had to be in competition with you, and I mean this on every fiber of my soul, and any other woman that I know, you lose. I know you lose. I've seen you. You would lose. I've seen you in action several times. You would lose, and only a pure bona fide soldier would admit to it and say, yeah, you would lose because Kimmy does know how to dress. That's one thing she does know how to do, and she's gonna be over the top. So you can see me one day, and I have on some flip flops and some pajama pants, and I'm going to take my trash out. But guess what, woo woo? Don't get it twisted. Please don't get it twisted. And I'm not bragging, please. I think this is one of the most stupidest things that our race of people, Black Africans, do, is trying to be in competition with people dressing. But I have to make that statement because it is a true statement when you're trying to be in competition with moi. This is Kimmy Wyatt. Bougie people wake up and smell the coffee. It's not just women, it's men as well. And like I said, this is my third recording of this because I dove in. I mean, I would have hurt a lot of people's feelings, and that's how this is mild compared to, well, let me say that I would have hurt a lot of people's feelings because that's I'm listening to it and I'm like, ooh, it was just like, my fists were balled up and I'm pow, pow, just hitting you left and right. This is mild, this one compared to that one. And also the second one, there were some errors. I said I said some words misconstrued or something like that. I'm like, okay, let's try round 3. No script. No script. This is Kimmy Wyatt. Thank you for joining the Soup for the Soul. I hope you enjoy all of my Soup for the Souls. Please go to my YouTube page and subscribe to the channel. Okay. I have over 100 videos there. I'm not right at, I don't know what count it is, but it is over 100. That's good enough. So please subscribe. And if you don't want to subscribe, which I hope you do, then just go ahead and listen to some of them. I do have a lot of information to share, have shared lots of things that I've experienced that I want to give to you guys. And so I'm not the most boring person on the planet. Trust me. I'm not. You listen and you trust me. If you listen to 5 of my videos, at least you're gonna learn something that you did not know, and that is my goal. And it's really not a goal. It's just who I am. It's whom I am. To try to tell you what I know, and you can't take everything to the grave. You got to pass it on to someone else, especially if it's going to help them. Okay. Hasta la vista, buenas horas, buenas noches, arrivederci, au revoir, salida. Don't let the doorknob hit you where the good Lord split you. Ciao, Bella, ciao, Bello, smooches. Bye.